Hey everyone, Girk here with Exus, bringing you a weekly Gacha recap. We're going to go over some of the news, some of the things that's been going on, new games, news, things of that nature. So, first thing I want to talk about is let's go over to the Brown Dust 2 devs. This is totally goated. So, let's read it and discuss. Recently, about 17,000 accounts were banned. We know that some of you start new games or play secondary accounts with resources or costumes farmed through trades. Technically, it violates our terms of service, but we usually let it slide if there's no specific violation involved in farming those resources. We see it as part of the game's culture. However, these 17,000 accounts had exploited loopholes during the farming process, which was a serious breach of our terms. This was something we couldn't overlook. In reality, only about 200 of those accounts were actively used by players, but we had to ban them all to maintain fairness and prevent future problems. We run generous events, so we ask you to avoid account trading. We've also had incidents where accounts were suspended due to platform policies, making it difficult for us to protect those accounts. Also, there was another ban incident. It wasn't us, it was Google policy. We highly advise users to create accounts in a normal way. So listen, you're not going to see this every day. Full transparency. They come out, they explain it, and they're not trying to hide behind it. This is one of the many things that every developer / publisher should do. Every single one of them. This is one of the reasons why people quit a lot of games. This is a main reason games EOS a lot quicker than they should. It's a combination of transparency and not trying to bullshit your players and actually communicating with people. Again, this is something absolutely everybody should do. All right. Next up on the list, we have Card Captor Sakura. This is on pre-registration right now. I'm not even sure of the type of game it is. It looks like some chibi art. Fingertip blind box, collect happiness. Transforming wardrobe, seal unleashed. I absolutely have no idea what type of game this is. Video. Let's see if there's anything in here. Looks like it's portrait mode. Alright. Feature. Man, I'm not chasing down any gameplay. It's a new game in pre-registration. We'll definitely download it when it comes out. Try the beta. Make a video for it. Alright. So now, Miyoho plans to build Shanghai Akihabara as part of new headquarters expansion. Why it matters. This move could bolster Shanghai's role as a global hub for ACG while strengthening Miyoho's connection with fans and his own gaming culture. The Shanghai Akihabara area is expected to be 1 kilometer long and feature 2,000 square meters of trendy ACG-related facilities, starting from the new Miyoho headquarters building in Shanghai, Kaohsiung district. So, listen, man, these people are absolutely dominating the gacha gaming industry. All they have to do is release a couple more games in some of the subgenres, and they'll hold a monopoly. Right now, these guys could make a dog shit gacha game where you pick a dog and then pull for different types of poop, and people will play it, and it will make a ton of money. So yeah, they're expanding. They're gonna take over the world, and then we might as well skip right over into this. Zenless Zone Zero in July made $96 million. 96. And the funny thing is, in the end, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. But look at how much money Zenless Zone Zero took from Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. We can argue that it didn't, but we all know it did. So Honkai Star Rail, I mean, they had a really big banner. They lost $60 million. And there it went. And Genshin Impact lost $30 million. There it went. Right up there. This Love in Deep Space did much, much better than I thought it would. Usually those type of games are niche. Look at this. Fate Grand Order. Man, hey, listen, Miyoho's killing it out there. I'm actually kind of hoping that they, not that we need any more idle games, but I'm hoping they decide to drop a game and a couple more of the subgenres. You know, they have action RPG / MMO taken out, they unlocked. Honkai Star Rail is still killing it. Yeah, I'd like to see some more games come out by them. You know, maybe something a little bit more Western, but that's not going to happen. All right. Goddess of Victory Nikki, however you want to pronounce it, announced a new collaboration with, what is that? Evangeline? I don't know how to pronounce it. But if we take a look over here, they're giving advanced recruit vouchers, and then they're going to have some winners. 50 winners are going to get 300 gems. 3 winners are going to get a hoodie, and 3 winners is going to get the test type 01 with Spear of Cassius. I played Nikki for, I don't know, maybe a month and a half. It wasn't my type of game. Oh, I love ass bouncing in my face. This just wasn't it. Sword of Convallaria. This is a game that I'm covering on Exus Plays. So they just had a 5 million downloads milestone. They handed out some rewards. This is the game to check out right now. Anybody that's played Final Fantasy Tactics back in the day, or Tactics Advance, Tactics Ogre, what is it? Man, what's that game called? Fire Emblem Heroes, Langrisser. If you like any of those type of games, you should definitely give this game a try. The game is doing really well right now, especially not coming from AAA studios. This game's doing very well. I think my only issue with the game is there's only really one type of end game. I'm looking for some more boss fights, some more strategic fights with actual mechanics, which they have a ton of. They allow you to utilize certain terrain types. There's a bunch of them. It's a really, really good game. All right. NTE, Neverness to Everness. So Josh has dubbed this the Anime GTA. Their pre-registration is open. This is a game Josh and I are closely following. From everything that we've seen, like you can, what do you call it? You can get paint jobs on cars and take cars and all kinds of shit. Listen, this game right here is the game to watch. Even though we're not a huge fan of action RPG games, Josh and I both absolutely love Grand Theft Auto. We've played them all, put too many hours into it. Keep an eye out for this game. Hopefully it's not one of those games that, you know, promises to come out or goes into beta forever like Dislight, and we get a global release pretty soon. Moving on over to global releases, Cat Fantasy. This was posted a couple days ago. 6 days ago, since we're going back a week. I hit 500,000 pre-registrations. Let me explain something to you guys about this game, and I hope you listen. Disregard the name. All right, Cat Fantasy, and then they changed it over to Cat Fantasy Isekai Adventure or whatever they changed it over to. Don't pay attention to the game. I promise you, even if you don't like this game, this is the most complete game that's going to launch. We've played all the beta tests. There is content for you. There's content that you're probably not going to like, and there's content that you're going to absolutely love. I'm not going to get too much into it. Josh and I are going to cover this over on Exus Plays when it releases. I played this myself for several months, 2 or 3 CBTs, and Josh actually played it for about 4 or 5 months longer than I did. You know, maxing out the characters, doing different combinations. There are definitely a few things that they need to that we think they need to change. But you know, it is what it is. Very good game, very complete game. If you're looking for a game that you can play for an hour or two a day, or 6 hours, 7, 8 hours a day, this is going to be it. I mean, it has everything in it. Some of the things you might not like, it does have some cooking. It does have fishing, although the fishing can be put on auto. It has several different game modes. Main tower, color tower, element tower, whatever you want to call it. They added a lot of quality of life features in this game. One of the big ones is when you drop gear. You know how some of those games where you have to upgrade it +5 to unlock a new substat. Well, when you drop a piece of gear, it shows you all the substats. It shows you all the substats and all the ratings or the rankings of the substat. So if you drop, 5 pieces of legendary gear, you don't have to level each legendary piece of gear at +5 to see what the next stat is. You can see them all, and you can throw it away, use it, do whatever you want. It's a big game. I definitely recommend to play it. Come over to Exus Plays and watch it. We'll be putting out a ton of videos for this. And last piece of information, this was a couple days ago. AFK Journey hit 10 million downloads. There's some rewards in game. I played AFK Journey a couple times during their beta or betas. I can't put my finger on it. I really enjoyed the game, and then I don't know, man. I don't know if I got bored, I got tired. Like there's for an idle game, there's a lot of stuff to do in it. There's one mode, I forgot what it's called, but you go through and you get points and you build your team or star up the unit or put gear on them and stuff, and spending the points where everybody starts on an equal playing field. I forgot what it's called. Absolutely enjoy the game though. I'll probably go back and test it out. I believe I have some content creator rewards sitting for me in my mailbox from a month or two ago. But yeah, definitely enjoyed the game. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.